It's a big part of the game. It's the game in the air. Who wins the air game? I know a lot of I stress that as a coach, and I know a lot of coaches continue to stress winning the ball in the air, just like that. But looks like they kind of got in each other's way there for the Rockets.
Could have been very bad there.
Ball up to Tess Gearhart. She's done a nice job at the outside mid. Got a goal today as well. Little give and go.
Exactly. She moves off that ball
nice
when she passes
play.
it. Very good. North Muskegon defense there. And a shot on net.
Looks like North Muskegon's kind of stabbing a little bit now. They're kind of, Reese Puffer's able to have a couple moves, couple touches left and right. North Muskegon's kind of just putting a foot out. They're not playing the man. They're not playing the body. And that's why Reese Puffer's...
They've got to keep their bodies steady and hard and be able to control that ball. Got a couple of girls coming off in some tears. It's getting colder. Ball's getting harder, it seems like.
Win by Tess Gearhart. Cleared up by North Muskegon.
Nice job from the center mid there, Hayden Patricio.
Mackenzie Goltz gets the ball. Mackenzie hasn't had too much work today, but when she's been called on, she's done a great job in the back for the Reese Puffer Rockets.
Oh boy, missed by Julia Wood. And another
a goal by Tess Gearhart, her second of the game. It's a nice pass in. And Tess Gearhart able to get to the ball first and just put it out of the hands of the goalkeeper for North Muskegon.
The Rockets have just exploded in the second half of the second half here.
5-1 will be the score now. Reese Puffer over North Muskegon. Tess Gearhart gets her second goal of the game. She's really done a nice job at that right mid. She's a freshman on the Reese Puffer soccer team. She almost had a head goal just a couple minutes ago as well. Right. So she's really created a lot of offense, and she's only going to get better being a freshman on the team as well.
It'll be fun to watch her through the years. You know, it's going to be really difficult for North Muskegon to keep their heads up now. I mean, they're 4 behind, but they've got to play a hard game and keep this competition going.
Number 3, Jordan Woodring, and number 17, Micah Peel in the game for the Rockets.
Number 2, Nikki Pipley, and for Maggie Ackley.
We're going to have a throw-in for the Rockets.
Jordan Woodring, number 17, Micah Peel.
Here's the throw for the Rockets in the far corner of the field. Again, we want to thank you for joining us here on DSE TV, Comcast Channel 96. Check us out on the YouTube, DSE TV Muskegon. You can check out a lot of high school sports throughout the spring season. We got lots of soccer matches.
Here we go. It's a battle between Megan Van Harn. The Gus comes out of her net. Michaela Kerr.
Nice pass up to Tess Gearhart.
Early, it looked like.
Her third goal of the game. What a great play by Taylor Walker. Tess Gearhart, she's got speed. She knows where to go with the ball. And Taylor Walker, great pass. Not much the North Muskegon keeper could do. She had to come out and play Taylor Walker, but Taylor Walker slid the ball over, and no one could keep up with Tess Gearhart's speed. Buried the goal. That's Tess Gearhart's third goal of the game. I know Taylor Walker's got 2 goals and an assist or 2 as well.
It's a phenomenal combination with those 2 up there.
That's hard to stop as a defense and a goal kick. I mean, what do you say when the offense has a great play like that? It's hard to just. Sometimes the offense just makes a good play and gets a goal. And that was one of those where the defense didn't really do anything wrong. It was just a great play by the Rockets. Our score now is 6-1 for Reese Puffer over North Muskegon.
8 minutes left in the game.
It was 1-1 at half, too.
It was, Ben.
It was a great first half, and actually it's been a pretty decent second half, but Rockets have been able to put some of those chances in that they couldn't put in the first half. They've buried them in the second. You could see the experience of some of the Rocket players shining in the second half. Of Taylor Walker, that's played 3 years on the varsity team, an accomplished finisher. Tess Gearhart, although a freshman, it's her 5th varsity game now, and she's developing very nicely for Coach Chapkus. So I think the experience of some of these Rockets has really paid dividends here in the second half.
Absolutely right. And that's something that the North Muskegon Norsemen have been really trying to find, is who is their point person up top? Who's going to make their goal scorers happen?
Ball gets out of bounds, and it's going to be a throw-in for the Rockets. Number 14, Paige Boostart.
Allie Levino with a head on that throw-in. Erica Bayek clears the ball up top.
Ashley Hall to chase it down. She's going to play the ball back nicely to goalkeeper Gabby Klemp. She's going to take her time, have a nice clear up the field. Good flick by Paige Boostart. Good shield there by North Muskegon.
Pippoli's got the ball.
Good patience. Looking for a ball to feet. We're going to have a throw in for the Norsemen.
Hayden Patricio is taking that throw in up to Nikki Pippoli. And they're going to do it over.
And it looks like we have a break here for the Rockets up the sideline. I think that's Amanda Bullock with the ball, carrying it up almost the whole length of the field there for the Rockets.
And Breslin Cooper gets it right at the end.
Looks like it's going to be a corner kick for the Rockets. Taylor Walker is going to take the corner kick. We're also going to have a couple subs come in for the Rockets. It's number 9, Becca Schaub, senior captain. She was injured earlier, I think. Or maybe that was someone else. I'm not sure. And then Lyric Glasser back into the game. No, that was Natalie Yeck that went down earlier in the game. That's right.
Yes, it was.
Hoping Natalie Yeck's okay. She hasn't been back in the game yet.
They did bring some crutches over to the sideline for her to make sure she can get off the field at the end of the game. And Michaela Kerr with a catch on that corner kick. She's the Norseman freshman keeper. Team calls her Gus, Ben.
Gus. It's a
Gus.
great name for a goalie. Love it. Played out of bounds by the Rockets. It's going to be a North Muskegon throw-in.
Number 3 is going in, Maggie Ackley, for number 20, Allie Levino, North Muskegon.
We have just under 5 minutes left in the game. Our score is 6-1. Reese Puffer over North Muskegon here at Rocket Soccer Stadium. It's been a cold, windy, and sometimes snowy game here this evening. And we had a 1-1 score at halftime, but the Rockets have exploded here in the second half for 5 unanswered goals to take a 6-1 lead.
Overall, this has been a great game. A lot of hustle by both teams. It's been fun to watch.
A throw in for the Norsemen. Let's see if they can get another goal here on the scoreboard. Push in the back. Could have been a call there very easily, I believe. I'm not sure the referee didn't see it or didn't think it was a foul, but from my angle, definitely came in from behind and knocked her over.
Definitely. We love a good physical game, but we want to make sure that it's within the spirit of the game.
And a handball there, just bounced up and hit the hand of the Reese Puffer Rocket player. So North Muskegon will take the kick.
Megan Van Harn kicks it right up to Erica Bayek.
Nice
Erica
ball.
to number 3, Maggie Ackley was just a little bit offsides there.
Can't be behind that defense before the ball is kicked. It's a very hard thing to teach and coach. Timing has to be absolutely perfect on those overlapping runs behind the defense. And if the overlap person, the midfield or the forward, takes off a little bit too early or gets too deep before the midfield passes it, you just happen to, by nature, just kind of run toward the ball, and if you're behind the defense, you will be offsides, and then it's an indirect kick for the defense.
Well, it's a strange rule to understand, both by spectators and by players.
Yes, it's one that probably gets yelled at the most by fans and parents in the stands.
Right, they just don't understand it.
It's and sometimes you don't call it if the player doesn't play the ball, and it's a rule that takes years and years to understand, and sometimes even referees that have ref for years and years
Don't
still have
understand it themselves.
still have a hard time calling
Right.
it correctly. You're right.
Had a couple of battles on the 18 for North Muskegon there. Reese Puffer's doing a great job keeping up the pressure. They're not leaning back on their 5-goal lead. They're keeping the pressure up against North Muskegon.
Clear up by Lyric Glasser. She's done a really nice job at that left defensive spot. She's very aggressive, goes to the ball. Nice ball up.
Nice ball.
Gabby Klump comes off her line perfectly.
Maggie Ackley's taking her runs up there. It's good to see. You know, Ben, it's been a tradition after every Reese Puffer game that North Muskegon goes to Whippy Dip for ice cream.
Oh, really?
I have a feeling that won't be happening tonight after today's game. It's a little chilly out here.
Yeah, I could see where maybe they'd want to go to a Starbucks tonight instead of a Whippy Dip, perhaps. I don't know if we have one in the... Maybe a Brooklyn Bagel. We could.
Nice hot chocolate.
Maybe we should talk to Whippy Dip and Brooklyn Bagel and see if we can get them a sponsor, see if they could sponsor one of our games here for a plug-in for that.
Oh, Erica Bayek sailing through the air there.
Still hustling. I love the hustle there out of the girls. It's great to see. The throw in by J.D. Glasser here. Just over a minute left in this game. Plays back to Taylor Walker. She's going to take her time with the ball.
Let's go, Maggie.
She's going to play it up the sideline. Out of bounds. That'll be a North Muskegon throw in.
You know, I have to say, North Muskegon's had many of their freshmen in this game, and they've done a fantastic job. Some experience under their belt, and they'll be a team to be reckoned with eventually.
Yes, absolutely. Reese Puffer obviously is a much bigger school, so they have the luxury of having a varsity and a JV to develop players, and that makes a big difference.
Well, you mentioned that there is a freshman on this varsity team, even with a JV team, and it's quite an honor for her.
Yeah, Tess Gearhart's played phenomenal. 3 goals, obviously. Half her team's goals. She obviously has earned that starting spot and playing time on the varsity team for Reese Puffer. We're going to have a throw in here for North Muskegon. Let's see if they can get a goal here in the last couple seconds of the game.
That sure would be exciting.
8, 7.
Plays it into the corner.
5, 4.
Ball goes out of bounds, and that's going to do it.
That's going to do it for our game tonight. It's been an honor and a pleasure being here with you tonight, Coach Ritzma.
Thank you. I had a great time. I hope you enjoyed it as much as I did. So thanks for joining us on DSE TV, and hope you can catch many more games and have a great springtime.
Final score, Reese Puffer 6, North Muskegon 1.